Hi, you guys. It's Yaz, and today I'm going to answer a question that a lot of people ask me. Why do narcissists want to hurt you? Why would a narcissist want you in their life, and yet they still want to hurt you? And I'm going to answer that. Now, there's two ways that it goes, okay? You have narcissists that hurt you, unintentionally, all right, because they're after a supply. And then you have narcissists that want to hurt you intentionally, and I'm going to get into both of them, all right? Narcissists are always focused on supply. That's the number one thing that a narcissist targets. They target supply. They don't necessarily target, I want to target this person, they're a strong person, or I want to target that person. The number one thing they look at is what supply you have. What do you have to offer them? Do you offer them attention? Do you offer them a place to live? Do you offer them sex? Do you offer them money? Do you offer them money for a business? Do you offer to sign a loan for them? There's a lot of things that you could offer to a narcissist. Do you offer therapy to them? You act like a mommy or daddy figure to them? So narcissists are going to look at you like, what can you do for me? See, when you deal with a narcissist, it's a transactional type of relationship. They're not getting involved with you because they feel like, you have a beautiful heart, okay? Believe me, they don't care about whether you have a beautiful heart unless they want to manipulate that heart. But narcissists are basic users. That's what it is, you guys. They are basic users. So when they have people in their lives, it's because these people can do something for them. And I have people that come back to me and say, well, the narcissist isn't getting sex off me and they're not getting money off me. So, why do they want me around? And because you're offering something. You may be a security blanket. You're there that they could call when they're bored at work. You're entertaining the narcissist. You're getting on the phone with them. You're talking with them. You're keeping them occupied. Okay? That's still feeding the narcissist, all right? Because you're giving them input. This is what narcissists want. They want input. They want validation. They want attention. All right? So it depends on the narcissist, okay? Because different narcissists may target different things. This is what people don't realize. You may have a narcissist that has plenty of money that's just targeting somebody for sex. And then you may have somebody that is, just targeting somebody for attention. They just want attention. They want to breadcrumb you, make you a backup supply. Just somebody that, keeps calling and chasing after them. So why would a narcissist want to hurt you? So narcissists, number one, they're not worried about your feelings. They don't care, okay? They don't attach. Narcissists don't attach the way you attach. Probably when you got involved with that narcissist, you wore your heart on your sleeve, all right? In other words, you put all your eggs into that narcissist basket. But that narcissist didn't put all their eggs into your basket. That I could tell you, all right? So they're not going to get attached to you. They don't put all their feelings into you, all their efforts and energy. They put their efforts and energy in the beginning during the love bombing stage. This is to fool you, of course. But once they get you, once they know you're hooked, then you see that effort and energy, subsides. So a narcissist targets you for something, okay? Now, it could be the things that I've listed before: sex, money, place to stay, or attention. But also, narcissists also may fantasize you up in their minds and think of you as something that you're not, all right? Because they don't really know you. So they may get involved with you thinking that they're lusting over you. They don't love you. They're lusting over you. When you have a narcissist that comes on really, really strong, and let's say they're not looking for money or they're not looking for a place to live, they're just lusting over you. They may build you up in their minds, and then when they start to get to know you, they may see things about you they don't like, because narcissists are critical. They're critical, they're judgmental. Everything is black and white thinking. So in other words, if you do one thing that they don't like, all right, like, you don't make the bed right or something like that. All of a sudden, you've got the scarlet letter on your shoulder and they have a hate for you, okay? They have a hate for you. Or if one day you're not looking the best, they're going to look down on you and say, oh, why am I involved with this person, Because they don't understand that we're human beings. We have our good days. We have our bad days. We have flaws, all right? Nobody in this world is perfect. But narcissists, they expect perfection. This is what they expect. And they're always searching for that next best thing, thinking the grass is always greener somewhere else. And it never is, okay? And that's why they go in a circle. They get with the new supply. They get tired of them. Then they recycle their exes. They're hoovering their exes. They go in a circle, always thinking something's better, or they get bored with who they're at. So let me break it down for you. Narcissists, the narcissist who's not intentionally looking to hurt you got involved with you because you had something that they wanted. Now, they're not worried about your feelings. So they may tell you everything you want to hear. Like, yeah, I'm looking to get married too. Yeah, we could have this great house together. We could have 2.3 kids. And, I'm going to do this with you and I'm going to do that with you. That's all part of the future faking. They know that they're not going to do all those things, but they're just telling you what you want to hear in order to get that supply. This is what they do. So narcissists, it's not that they intentionally want to hurt you. It's that they want your supply. And if you get hurt along the way, oh, well, it's your fault because you didn't know the game, okay? So they don't take any kind of accountability for the fact that you got hurt. As a matter of fact, they think they're great people for whatever they do for you. Like if they're in your company, they feel you should be honored to be in their company, that there's something valuable about them. Like they don't need to be with you. I actually had a narcissist who used to say that to me. Oh, I don't need to be here. I don't need to be here. Well, that he didn't need to be there because he had another supply. All right. This is how narcissists tell on themselves. But the thing that I'm trying to get to about them hurting you is that some narcissists do not intentionally look to hurt you. They just manipulate to get what they can from you. Because if they were honest with you and told you their true intent, that, hey, they don't want to be with you forever. They just want you to, give them some money. You wouldn't give them the money, right? So they have to lie in order to get the supply out of you. Or they have to tell you, I love you, baby, so much, because they need a place to live. Because if they told you, well, you're okay, you're not going to let them move in. So they tell you what you want to hear. And if you believe it and you get hurt because in the end, they don't stick around, in their minds, you did it to yourself, okay? Because you didn't know the game, you got played, you believed everything that came out of that narcissist's mouth. And this is what I always tell everybody, never trust too soon. You've got to vet these people. You got to take your time with them and see what they're all about, okay? You got to see them in all different kinds of scenarios in order to know what this person is, all right? And you got to look at their past, right? So they're more concerned with themselves than they are with you. Their priorities in getting the supply is more important to them than you getting hurt, okay? So again, if you got hurt along the way, you did it to yourself, okay? That's the first scenario of why narcissists hurt you, all right? The next scenario is the sadistic narcissist who intentionally wants to hurt you, all right? This may be a narcissist who laughs when you fall down, you break your leg, and they're laughing, or they're smirking or something like that. They never offer to help, or that when they hear you're going through a rough time, they may be happy, or they may disappear on you and make you suffer alone. They're not there for emotional support or physical support to you, because they're sadistic, all right? They want to hurt you. These people want to hurt you. And you have to say to yourself, why would a narcissist want to hurt you? What would drive somebody to hurt you? It could be a sibling. It could be a parent. It could be a partner. It could be anybody, right? Why would they want to hurt you? Why do they want to hurt you? I'm going to tell you. You ready? They want to hurt you because they're jealous, all right? They're jealous of you. Jealousy is a very, very dangerous thing in this world, okay? Jealousy will cause people to actually hurt other people and in some instances kill other people, okay? It's like when you break up from a partner and you go with somebody else. If you're dealing with a malignant psychopath or a dangerous malignant narcissist, they will try to hurt you or hurt your new partner in a lot of cases. And why is that? Because of jealousy, all right? This is why they would want to hurt you, because there's something about you that they are jealous about, all right? And you say to yourself, well, like I had a client where she told me her sister has plenty of money and everything like that, but her sister acts weird with her. She's never close with her. She puts her down. And she's like, I don't understand why she puts me down, why she does all these things. She's living a grandiose life. She lives in a big house. She's got tons of money. Why does she try to put me down and everything like that? And I told her it's because she's jealous. Don't go by the fact that, okay, so she has more money, but there's something that's a deep-rooted jealousy. Maybe it's from your childhood. Maybe your parents, in her mind, she thought you got more attention than she did, and she's still holding that jealousy for you. This happens a lot with sibling rivalry, okay? When you have a sibling that's a narcissist, they are jealous of you, okay? They are jealous of you for some reason. A lot of times, they're jealous from the attention you got from the parents, all right? So this is why they want to undermine you. So this is another reason why narcissists might want to hurt you. Even when you get involved with a narcissist and, you're thinking everything is great and, they tell you, oh, I'm your ride or die. I got you, baby. I love you unconditionally, right? There is a competition and there is a jealousy when you deal with a narcissist. So let's say you start going to the gym. You're feeling good. You're doing it for your health. That narcissist is going to be jealous. They're not going to want you going to the gym. They're not going to want you looking good. They feel threatened. They feel threatened that you may meet somebody else, okay? And it also makes them feel inferior, like you're looking good. Like a narcissist never wants you to outshine them. They never, ever want you to outshine them, okay? So they will try to poo-poo your self-care, all right? So they will try to hurt you. They will try to, you know what they do? I'm going to tell you what they do. They tell you to do the opposite of what would benefit you, all right? So they might tell you something like, oh, you should cut your hair. You look so much better with your hair short, right? And you're thinking, oh, okay, maybe, No, they're telling you that because they know it won't look as good as your beautiful long hair that you may have. So they're going to counter whatever you are thinking about doing. They're going to tell you to do the opposite of what would benefit you, to hurt you. That's what it is. They want to hurt you in some way. This is what a covert narcissist would do. They try to do it from a place of concern. They're trying to help you. That's why I always say, do not ever ask advice from a narcissist because they will give you bad advice. They'll give you advice that is counterproductive to helping you or benefiting you, all right? So they may tell you to invest in something that they know that stock is going to plummet, all right? They may tell you to do something where they know there will be trouble. So you can't trust them. Or they may tell you to do something that's going to benefit them and not benefit you. So the bottom line is they do all these things because of jealousy, all right? So narcissists, it goes two ways. You have the narcissist that hurts you along the way because they're trying to get that supply. And, it's not that they want to hurt you, but you got hurt because you believed their intent was pure when it really wasn't pure. And again, they negate that by saying, well, that's your fault because you believed words and you're a sucker and you're naive and you're gullible because you believe everything you hear, okay? You wear those rose-colored glasses. So that's your fault for not being up on the game, okay? And that's why I'm here, to make you guys aware of the game so that you don't get played by these people and you don't get hurt by them. So they don't feel bad when you get hurt when they manipulate you for that supply. And then you have the narcissist, like I said before, who will intentionally try to hurt you because of that jealousy, all right? Now, I want to bring up one other thing. A narcissist will also try to hurt you for revenge. So, you have to be very careful when you're dealing with a narcissist. I'm going to get all into that in my next podcast about narcissists and revenge, all right? That's another reason they would want to hurt you. But these are the two reasons why narcissists want to hurt you. It's not necessarily that they want to, but it's that they have no other choice but to hurt you so that they can get that supply. So unfortunately, you get hurt along the way because you realize that their intent was not your intent in being a loving long-term relationship. So, you got played. And the other way they hurt you is by doing things that will sabotage you, okay? You see this also in work, how coworkers, narcissistic coworkers would try to hurt you and sabotage you with the boss because it's a competition that's going on. So in order to be on top, they want to hurt you. And when you have a sadistic narcissist that wants to hurt you, it's because of deep-rooted jealousy. It is the spirit of Cain that I have talked about in my prior podcasts when I talk about, the underlying root of, what drives this narcissism is jealousy, how Cain was jealous of Abel in the Bible, and he ended up killing him because of God, how God favored Abel, all right? It was the jealousy. And it's like the same thing with a narcissist. It's their jealousy of you. And you have to figure out, what are they jealous of? And see, this is what a lot of people can't figure out. What are they jealous of? Well, I got news for you. There's 1,000,001 different things they could be jealous of. Like I said, if it's a sibling, they could be jealous of the attention you got from the parents. Maybe they felt you got more attention than they did, all right? It could be a jealousy because maybe you're better looking. It could be a jealousy, maybe you have more money. It could be a jealousy because you have self-confidence. All right, there's 1,000,000 different ones. It could be a jealousy because you have friends or you have a loving family. All of these things could be what makes the narcissist jealous and want to hurt you. All right, so these are the reasons why a narcissist would like to hurt you. Okay. So I hope that helps you. If it does, hit the subscribe button, share the podcast. If you're looking for confidential one-on-one phone coaching, check out the link in the bio. I'm going away, you guys, so you have to book in advance. I'm not going to be around. And my bookings are getting booked up, all right? So you got to book in advance. So check it out at askgaz.wixsite.com/thegameexposed. If you're confused, you want clarity, you don't know what kind of narcissist you're dealing with, you want to know how to handle this person, you need some advice, you need clarity, check out that coach link in the bio. For TikTok, check out my TikTok, The Game Exposed. YouTube, I have over 6,000 videos where I lay it down at The Game Exposed Podcast. Instagram is The Game EXP123. And Facebook right now, because Facebook is always up and down, okay, is The Game EXP777. And have a great day, you guys.